Aylesbury looks gentle and familiar today, but its story stretches through Saxon settlers, Tudor kings, Civil War battles, and centuries of English life. It is the historic county town of Buckinghamshire, set within the wide, open landscape of the Vale of Aylesbury, a place where old England and modern routine meet without fuss. More than 60,000 people live here, and yet the town's footprint has grown slowly across time. The first known settlement was in the Iron Age. By the Saxon era, Aylesbury had developed into a permanent community, and in the Domesday Book of 1086 it was firmly established as a place of fields, mills, and market activity. Early mornings here carry the same rhythm they always have: stallholders unlocking their vans, wooden tables unfolding, fruit and flowers being arranged under soft light. Even with modern shops surrounding it, the square still feels like the town's living core. Above the square, St. Mary's Church rises from the top of the hill. Parts of this building are more than 800 years old. The stone tower, weathered by centuries of wind and rain, looks out across the rooftops and over the wide vale. Inside, quiet arches, coloured glass and old memorials speak of families, clergy and craftsmen who shaped Aylesbury long before our time. Aylesbury gained new importance during the Tudor era. Henry VIII designated it the county town of Buckinghamshire, shifting administration here and strengthening its role as a regional centre. Some of the timber-framed buildings around the old streets still hint at the Tudor and early modern town, their beams and crooked lines surviving despite centuries of change. The English Civil War reached Aylesbury early. In 1642, the Battle of Aylesbury was fought nearby, a clash that tied the town to Parliament's cause. Local stories and preserved documents still reference that tense period, when loyalties were divided and England's future was uncertain. As time moved on, Aylesbury adapted. The Aylesbury arm of the Grand Union Canal remains lined with trees, quiet water, and narrowboats moored beneath brick bridges. A short walk along its towpath gives a sense of how the town once breathed through waterways, trade, and rural industry. The coming of the railway strengthened Aylesbury again, connecting it more closely to London and the Midlands. Commuting became common, and the town grew around stations, schools, and new neighbourhoods. The countryside around Aylesbury has always mattered. To the southeast, the Chiltern Hills rise in gentle curves, chalk ridges, beech woods, and high viewpoints that look back across the vale. To the northwest, the vale spreads out in flat, open farmland. Historically, this landscape was famous for the Aylesbury duck, a breed that was once one of Britain's most recognisable domestic birds. Not all of Aylesbury's influence comes from ancient history. Just a short distance away is Stoke Mandeville Hospital, the birthplace of the Paralympic movement. In the 1940s, Dr. Ludwig Guttmann pioneered new rehabilitation methods for injured soldiers. The competitions he organised here eventually grew into the Paralympic Games. Few towns can claim such a quiet but powerful contribution to global sport and disability rights. Modern Aylesbury blends these layers: medieval streets, Georgian houses, modern shopping areas, and community spaces. Vale Park, with its open lawns, river, and tall trees, gives people a peaceful place to walk, sit, or simply pass time. In the evenings, the park softens into dusk, and you can hear distant footsteps on the paths, birds settling into branches, and the quiet hum of the town around it. And when the evening sun lowers over the vale, casting long light across the fields and rooftops, Aylesbury shows the kind of quiet identity that defines so many English towns, a place shaped not by drama, but by the steady patience of centuries. A town where past and present sit gently side by side. And that, my friend, is the British way.